Fighters, I can be a stubborn son of a bitch at times. I'm probably the only one, right? I naturally take all the pressures of running a business and I put them on my back. And to me, it just naturally seems like the right thing to do, right? It's my business, so why wouldn't I put the load on my back? Why wouldn't I carry the load as the leader of the business? And a lot of us feel that way as we run our businesses. And this is a noble intention, for sure, noble intention. Wanting to lead the way, wanting to be the example, put it on my back, I can handle it, all right? But what I've learned over the past 23, 24 years of running businesses is that it's not sustainable and it has a cost. Every sticking point in my business, every single one of them, is the result of me not having the right team in place, or I didn't do my part to move my team with influence towards my vision. And what I've learned is I am always the obstacle to the bigger goals that I have. And the first time that I learned this lesson was several years ago. First time I learned this lesson in the contractor fight when we were building our business is I was pretty much a one-man show starting out. And I finally pushed my ego aside and I asked Neil Christensen, who is now our CEO of the Contractor Fight, I asked him to take over my email marketing, and I shared with him my vision for the fight, where I wanted to go, how I wanted to impact millions of people and help people all around the world with the lessons that we've learned the hard way. You know, he was a remodeling contractor that sold his business. And I wanted to impact people with the work that we do, and I shared how we had the duty to take those lessons we learned and help other people stop stealing from their families. Thankfully, Neil bought into my vision. He jumped on board, and his first email campaign that he sent out to my tiny little database at the time brought in over $30,000 in just under 3 days. All right. More importantly, we genuinely helped several contractors to immediately start winning more in their business, more in their life, and take some pressure off them. And many of those people from that first email campaign are still clients today, a decade later almost, just under a decade. I immediately thought, after he sent this email and after these almost 3 days or whatever it was, how much have I cost myself? Because I refused to expand my vision through other people. I think of the financial costs. I think of the personal fulfillment costs that were weighing on me that I didn't get to experience because I was limiting the expansion of my dream. I think about the costs that so many contractors had to continue to pay and the burden they continue to carry because I was choosing not to expand my leadership skills. All right, you guys see where I'm going here, right? So listen, as we've grown the fight, my role has become more and more to influence other people towards our vision, towards the vision that I have. And in fact, most of my time now is spent communicating that vision, and drawing others to come with me and be part of what we're doing. What I've learned that this is a skill that requires deliberate and intentional focus. It doesn't just happen. You have to put in the work, just like any other skill that you're trying to develop. It requires me to continually develop my understanding of what makes people tick, how to speak to them, to their hearts. It opens my eyes to how to open their eyes, not only to my vision, but what's in it for them if they jump on board and say, I want to be part of your vision. So guys, maybe you are carrying a huge weight as a leader right now in your business. Maybe you can't figure out how to get your people to do what you want them to do. Raise your hand if you're driving down the road right now or you got an earbud in on a ladder and you're like, man, I'd give anything to get my people to do what I need them to do consistently. Maybe you can't leave the business for a few days because you're terrified things aren't going to get done. Okay, what is this costing you? What is this costing you in time? What is this costing you money and sanity? So I want to encourage you today. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity in a minute to take part of something that's pretty special coming up soon. But even if you don't do that, I want to encourage you to work on you as a leader. All right? You're not going to just grow your business accidentally. You're going to have to become somebody different. You're going to have to be more of a person of influence, all right, and vision if you want to grow your business. You could reverse engineer all the math on how to get from $1 million to 10 million all you want, but if you don't have the people who are bought in, are rowing in the same boat in the same direction as you are, in the same direction as the whole team, you're going to really struggle to get there, and you probably won't get there. So that's my encouragement as we kick off this week. Now, for those that want to take this a step further and move a little faster, I'm inviting you to join me and two of my friends, Ben Newman and Renee Rodriguez, for my elite package at the Mile High Profit Summit this September 2023. Guys, for under $6,000, you can join the three of us for an all-day intimate workshop with limited seats because we want to give you a ton of attention and help you become more of a leader of influence. All right? And on top of that, we're going to give you the full 3-day VIP experience at Mile High Profit Summit. We're going to dig into how to influence, how to get buy-in, how to draw your team closer, your employees closer, your clients closer to your vision, how to communicate with people. We're going to get into the neuroscience of some of these things and how people are wired and how you can touch them in the heart so that they will totally want what you have to be a part of that. This is not just about your team. It's about your employees. It's about your marketing messages. It's being a leader of influence. So guys, head to thecontractorfight.com/elite if you want to check that out and sign up. If you have questions, email help@thecontractorfight.com and we'll reach out to you and answer any of those questions. But nonetheless, whatever you end up doing, guys, you need to become somebody different than you are today if you want to fulfill that big-ass vision that you guys have. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. I got to roll. I'm out.